Welcome to week 4, day 1 of the sub 22 minute 5k training program, and this should be the final week, the taper week, before I then go for the sub 22 minute attempt at the end of this block of training. Now this week is a taper week, so we're going to be taking it a lot easier. But so much so that actually it affords me an opportunity to run with my boy. So my boy is standing right next to me, and he'll say hello just in a moment.
Hello.
And this is my son, who is going for the Couch to 5k. He's going to join in on week 6 of the training program, and I've said that I would help him along the way. So I'm going to take it a little bit easy for him, going at his pace, of course, just trying to encourage him through it. But today is, or should be, a relaxed 5k run. But plus I've also got my dog with me as well. Blue, there you go. Say hi to the camera. So yeah, I'll whip it very quick. When he's off the lead and he sees something of interest, it's going to be hard to keep up. But at the moment, it seems pretty calm. So yeah, should be an interesting run today. So we're going to hit the woods, hit the trails, and just get a bit of shade from this beautiful weather. So see you in a moment. All good fun of owning a dog. Bluesy, come. Sometimes he can stop, but not always. Cinnabird. And it wasn't that long ago, in one of the videos, I was a little bit frustrated at the apparent lack of progress. I had probably about 70% confidence for a while, and after several weeks, nothing. And that's difficult when it doesn't look as though things are improving, and you're trying your best, trying to do everything right, and it just doesn't feel as though it's going according to plan. So it is about perseverance, it's about hanging in there, and it's how you deal with the frustration will actually help you become a stronger runner. So, Matthias, how's it going?
Good, yeah. I'm a bit tired, but it's a really fun run so far.
And do you think you could survive this day?
Yeah.
Week 6, do you think you could actually have pushed on to week 7? Not too much?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe next time. Thank you, son. There we go. Always good to see an enthusiastic runner embracing the Couch to 5k program with such delight and energy. Oh, welcome to week 4, day 3 of this sub 22 5k attempt, come through injury. And today it's just a very easy 5k run around the streets. I've just done almost a catch up with my son, who's trying to do a Couch to 5k run today. So I was in the woods earlier trying to just help him and spur him on with a bit of enthusiasm there. So I've just hit the streets now and trying to get my session in. I'll probably intersperse a few strides as well, because Lord knows my legs need to wake up a little bit. Yesterday I should have done up another 5k, but I had to miss out. It's my eldest daughter's birthday and I was on cooking duty. So, some priorities, I just have to rearrange the schedule and try and catch up with running at some other point. So let's get on with the 5k and see how we fare. Right, so slightly quicker than I needed it to be, but putting the strides in has certainly helped, just sharpens the system. It's very difficult when you're in a taper week, for me, not to just relax so much and then just think, right, we're actually in recovery, we've got a week off, just take it really easy. I want the body to stay focused, but I can't hammer it during the taper week. So even if we're doing less miles, it's actually looking at the exertion over those distances and actually trying to bring that down a bit. I need to try and protect the system and its development so far, but also conserve the energy that I'm putting into the body, and not knacker out the entire system and just be so lethargic when it comes to the attempt. And I think at the moment it's looking like Saturday is going to be when the best possible time to try and do it, but I think it's going to be overcast. It's forecast rain. So between those two it'll be fine for me. Probably terrible to try and film it, but trying to hold the entire camera whilst running around, it's going to be too difficult anyway. So I'll probably use the selfie stick and see what I can manage. So we're on week 3, day 4, and we're just going to do some light hills in preparation for the run on Saturday. is just to keep the body moving, don't let it rest too much, and yeah, just see if we can just get the whole mind and body into shape and focused for the effort at least. So it's about not overdoing it, it's about taking it straightforward and simple, but yeah, just trying to at least find some rhythm. Just felt quite tired, washed out the past few days, and it's just the accumulated effect of running and training. So we're going to go into 5 or maybe 6 hill reps, and I've got a target distance in mind, which is about 200 meters, but it's 60 seconds up the hill and then jog to the return. And it gives me a target time, but I'm using, as I said earlier, going to use a much gentler gradient for this session, and we're only looking at about 3%, I think, on average gradient from start to finish. No super steep bits in there, so it should be fairly manageable, and still won't be without an effort of trying to push it. But let's see how we get on. So come to the start line, let's give it a go. 60 seconds up, and then I think 75 to get back to the beginning. Oh, crikey, a bit of a headwind as well. There was a famous German cyclist on the tours, Jens Vogt, although I think us Brits can pronounce him Jens Vogt. There was a saying that he had, or was a saying about him, Jens Vogt never complained about pain, but pain, crikey, he complained a lot about Jens Vogt. I think it just said a lot about an individual's attitude, that no matter how bad you are suffering, you just got to push through it. Almost switch off that side of your brain that says, I need rest, I need to stop, and you just bury yourself into it. Chapeau, Jens Vogt. Happy retirement. But yeah, do I actually have the discipline now to be able to put it all together? And how will I know that I'm going to achieve it? Well, the components in the training session certainly seem to be adding up to the right kind of target figures, but it is still a case of trying to put them all back to back and achieving the final goal overall. I think a lot does depend on what happens on the day. Waking up, do I get twinges in the knee? Do I get aches and pains? Will something happen between now and the start line, and even during those first few kilometers? Really, I think you'll only know when you get to about the 3 or 4k mark. So let's figure it out on Saturday. Tomorrow it will just be a gentle run with my boy, and yeah, a bit of recovery as well. So let's see what happens, and catch you tomorrow. All the best. Well, it's week 4, day 5. And because I skipped today earlier in the week, I decided to try and do a gentle run the evening before the sub-22 5k attempt. And got to say that just in the last 24 hours, the knee injury, which has been the whole purpose of filming and vlogging the sub-22 training program, the knee's just flared up. And I mean, not in a significantly bad way, just really tight. Really difficult, and feel it in the hips as well. So I think they're very symptomatic of pain in the hip is causing the problems in the knee. And so it's just to try and loosen it up with this gentle run, see how far we go. I mean, maybe it's just indicative now that tomorrow's going to be a complete failure, but I'll try and I'll give it my best. I'll head out to the start line, do the proper warm-up, and still in two minds as to whether I should be wearing knee support for that particular attempt. I guess I'll wake up and see how the knee feels, and then determine from there whether to run in it. I really wanted to keep knee support just for the long run and not in the rest of the training or the physio. Anyway, so gentle run in the sunshine with my boy today. He's trying to finish off the week doing 20 minutes or 22 minutes non-stop, so good luck to him, and try and push him along the way as best I can. And so ends another training block before the big attempt. Whether it's too short, a training block, just 4 weeks, that's 3 weeks of intense training, 1 week of taper, whether that is just too short to really get back into full race fitness. But tomorrow I'll find out. And yeah, so just thank you so much for joining me this week. It'd be great if any of the comments or talking points have actually sparked off some ideas or reactions. It'd be great to know how you have faced your challenges, and yeah, especially if you've dealt with the frustration and disappointment of not being able to make the target times that you've been after. You know, how do you pick yourself up? How do you get yourself going again? How do you deal with it? What's your coping strategy? It'd be great if you could comment down below. Well, thanks so much, and yeah, it'd be great if you could click on subscribe and hit the bell notification, then you'll be alerted to upcoming videos. And it'd be wonderful if you want to click like on this as well. Every like does help, believe it or not, and it was just great that you could be here, and hopefully we'll catch you next time on Aspiring Runners. Take care.
Bye. Bye.